Imagine your sales tripling in the next 4 months. Revenue would increase. You'll be able to take more time off to spend with your family. That big scary end of year bonus would no longer make you feel guilty. Your dream of expanding and implementing more of a work-life balance is realised. No more worrying about work when you're at home. You can rest easy knowing your business is growing steadily, giving you a sound financial future for you and your family. So if you're wanting to increase the amount of traffic, leads, and ultimately the revenue of your business, then you're going to want to pay attention. Stay with me because I'll be revealing why in just a moment. Hi, my name's Cameron White, and over the next few minutes I'll be revealing my company's process that could increase your revenue 3, 6, or even 10 times over. I want to share with you our customer attraction and conversion strategies using both unpaid and paid website visitor generation channels to get your business hundreds of high quality leads. Our methods help you start grabbing parts of your market you never realized were there, let alone how to market towards them. The way we do this is by positioning you to become a digital snowball of online market share in your industry. For every dollar plugged into your digital sales engine, we can produce $3, $7, or even $13 in sales, allowing you to reinvest in your digital strategy and take authority over important areas in your online market. In this brief video, I'll be breaking down exactly how we grow marketing return to reach big numbers, and how you can use this very same strategy to triple or even quadruple your sales in the next 4 months. Our clients range from keto protein powder to financial advisors. The techniques that we've developed are adaptable to all industries. We've learned a lot about growing small, medium, and large businesses using digital strategies, and have even developed our own methods for growing businesses in any industry, reliably increasing leads and sales with ease. I'm about to reveal what has helped us grow our clients' businesses predictably and stop them worrying about where their next sale or client is going to come from. Just to be clear, this isn't theory. We have used the strategies I'm about to show you consistently for our own agency and our clients with some great success. I will also be revealing common mistakes businesses make online and how to avoid them. These could help you scale your business 3, 4, even 10 times in the next 4 months or less. I'm going to continue in a second, but I just want to be clear on something. This isn't one of those sitting on your laptop in your pajamas and a green Lamborghini pops out of your screen type deals. No, this takes hard work and grit. You need to want success for your business bad. Elon Musk said, "Starting a company is like chewing glass and staring into the abyss." We're not asking you to chew glass, but engaging with us isn't for the daydreamer. Be ready for a full overhaul of your online presence, incorporating every aspect of your sales process into actionable steps for growing your business using integrated digital marketing methods. We are a full service agency, so you'll be receiving an in-house marketing planning and execution experience without the cost of setting up your own team. None of the results that our clients or us have achieved are average. Our exceptional growth is due to nothing but hard work and determination. You definitely get out what you put in, so ensuring you are fully committed to implementing a robust digital strategy is a good place to start. Up next, I'll be talking about the typical clients we team up with, so you can get an idea of if we will be a good fit for you. The first group are service-based businesses. These are your consultants, education providers, accountants, financial advisors, lawyers, doctors, and dentists. These businesses are usually stuck at around $10,000 per month, and after implementing a professional digital marketing plan can be taken to $50,000 plus per month quite easily. The second group is an expensive product business. Property developers, home builders, construction companies, electronic or homeware businesses, along with any other business where the customer lifetime value is at least $2,500. If you or the company that employs you fits into any one of these groups and you want to dramatically increase your sales quickly and create a consistent inflow of perfect buyers ready to purchase your products or services, then what I'm about to reveal will give you a bunch of actionable strategies you can start using right now in your business to grow your sales substantially over the next 90 days. Unlike a lot of agencies out there, we don't just teach, we do, and we do it successfully day in, day out, on the grind, sifting through information to find the golden nuggets that make our clients' strategies special and unique. You have clicked on an ad, YouTube video, or maybe a Google search and landed in our sales pipeline. You're engaging with our content, And I'm thinking at this point you get where I'm going with this. We do it for ourselves, our clients, and openly teach what we learn to help the industry develop in a more professional, ethical way. Let's jump in. I'm going to challenge you on something here. If you aren't making at least $50,000 per month from your business, then there are a few things that are usually the problem. Number 1, you don't have enough traffic. This means you just aren't getting enough people to your websites or landing pages and seeing your offers. The other side would be you're getting a lot of web visitors, but none of them are converting into leads and sales for your business. This usually means your main offer isn't compelling enough for them to take action. Other websites we see before they come to us have a leak in their sales pipelines, meaning they aren't remarketing on other platforms or trying to get people's emails to get otherwise lost users to re-enter their sales pipelines and become a customer. On average, it takes 7 interactions with a brand before a user converts. All of this ends in you not getting enough leads and sales coming through your website, making it impossible to hit sales goals and grow. There are plenty of easy leads out there, but you just have to know how and where to look. You arrive at the office and there are 2 or 3 cold leads, and these guys are just mucking you around to find the best deal. You're spending money on traffic, but you don't know how much you're getting back for that investment. Do you think about your business when you go to sleep wondering where the next prospect or sale is going to come from? If you can't seem to see a clear path to growth, then this may mean, even though you are the best at what you do, you're not getting that message in front of the right people, or communicating your offer effectively. This all makes it very hard to grow your business, as you cannot reliably invest in growing your marketing and sales numbers. Let's face it, everyone is doing online marketing, and so your competitors have their own online digital plan. The online visibility of your competitors could end up pushing you out. When you implement our digital marketing plan, you'll never have to worry about where your next client or sale is coming from. You'll have control over your revenue and be able to live a more stress-free lifestyle, because you'll have as many leads and sales as you can handle. No more guessing where your next customer is going to pop out from, and you'll definitely have more money from not wasting your time and resources on marketing strategies that simply don't work. Alright, enough selling. I think the horse is pretty beat. After lots of trial and error, along with analysing what has worked for many companies in a lot of different industries, we started to notice a pattern of ultimately what is working and what isn't. And one thing that all multi-million-dollar businesses did was implement a sales mechanism online that allowed them to spend money to get clients and sales on a consistent basis. See, the easiest way to predictably grow sales and wealth is to have control over the traffic to your website. Then you can ultimately control your business's profit. There are heaps of fancy bells and whistles that are making people a lot of money online right now. Some of them work, most of them are complete crap. These tactics can work for a month or 2, but if you're using these to grow a legitimate business, then let me be the first to tell you you're doing it wrong. This is a business model supported by an unsustainable foundation. Stay away from the gimmicks and fads created by gurus if you want a sustainable business. Some of it works maybe for a month or 2, but if your business is relying on fads, you don't have a business. You have an income stream that's supported by unsustainable strategies. Setting up a system that is here today but gone tomorrow is no way to scale a business and set it up for long-term success, so don't waste your time. The second thing is, you need an offer that will convert your web visitors and potential prospects into high-paying customers that keep coming back over and over again. So let's have a chat about traffic. There are 3 types: cold, warm, and hot. Hot prospects are buyers in hunt mode, actively looking for what you're selling. At any one time, a market will generally look like this. 3% of your traffic is highly interested in making a purchase. 17% of them are simply gathering information on what they want to buy at the moment. 20% are problem aware. This means that they have become consciously aware that they are in the need of your product or service, but they haven't started seeking it yet. 60% aren't even aware that they need your product or service, but are good candidates for it. Most businesses are hungry for that 3%, and we aren't saying you shouldn't have a strategy to target these people, but you should be experimenting with trying to convert the other 97% as well. The trick is to prep and groom the remaining 97% for when they're ready to make a purchase decision. So remember, wherever they are in the decision-making process, we must be able to reach them through multiple touch points. The most important kind of prospects are cold prospects, meaning they aren't aware of your brand. They may not even be looking for your product or service at all. However, they are good candidates for them. Targeting people in the awareness stage can be done using a lot of different platforms. Google, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook are good places to start. You can use Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram to experiment. To effectively market online, you need to tactfully target people with the right content at the different stages of the decision process. Let's start with the biggest segment, pre-problem recognition, unaware web users, which make up 60% of your market. Most businesses will benefit greatly from activating rather than reacting to consumer problems. This allows you to position yourself in a market that is dominated by big players. Most firms will want to use selective problem recognition. This is where you position your brand as the only organization in your industry category that can solve a problem. In a nutshell, problem recognition occurs when a consumer becomes aware of a discrepancy between their current state, what they're experiencing now, and their perceived desired state, what they want to be experiencing. For example, a person's actual state is that they are hungry. Their desired state is feeling full. In order to influence a person's actual state, Domino's may run a Facebook ad showing delicious pizza being cut. After seeing this ad, a person may start to feel hungry. To influence their desired state, they may run a promotional deal, $5 lunchtime pizza deal, and run it from 11 AM to 3 PM. After seeing this ad, the person's actual state may change to, I want pizza, and their desired state to, I want Domino's pizza. If your business doesn't have as much brand equity as Domino's, we won't blame you. But it's important to understand that you need to be a bit more focused if you want to create a problem that only you can solve. You should start by looking at your competition and asking, what can we offer that they don't offer? This is a great place to start. For example, if I was the owner of a small local pizza shop, I could use selective problem recognition by communicating that our ingredients are all sourced from Italy. This implies that other businesses aren't using authentic ingredients and are therefore inferior. We can use this in Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube ads when trying to cause problem recognition without just making people crave pizza, sending another customer to Domino's. We can include some sales promotion with this ad. $10 lunchtime pizza deal, using direct marketing to funnel the user into buying right now. This affects both the actual state, I want pizza, and the desired state, I want authentic, genuine Italian pizza from X pizza place. Selective marketing can be applied to every kind of industry and is an extremely effective tactic when done well. Stage 1. Problem or need recognition, making up 20% of your market. Most people will now go directly to Google to conduct an external search. For people at this stage, they will be looking around for what options exist to solve their problem or need. Google ads, YouTube ads, along with SEO are great for targeting these ready-to-buy users by targeting user intent keywords. They could also be people who follow you on Facebook or Instagram and are already aware of your brand. Tools for finding out what people's problems are range from internal knowledge to specific tools like Answer the Public. Keyword research tools like SEMrush and Google's Keyword Planner tool. Facebook forums, Google search, and industry forums. After we discover common user problems, we can target user intent by creating content that answers the questions, phrases, and problems they are searching for. Carefully sift through each post you see. Is a pattern establishing itself? Are there certain issues that you observe a great deal of people constantly complaining about? You must have content at this stage of the funnel. Publish guest posts, become an authoritative figure on platforms like Quora, and establish relevance in your field by answering questions that other experts shy away from. Host Facebook live sessions and answer questions that your audience throw at you. Host webinars, create user intent content, and from your research, create informative articles and videos, then place them on your website, YouTube channel, and submit them to your industry media like blogs and news websites. Stage 2. Information search, making up 17% of your market. People at this stage are thinking about two things. 1. Could I solve this problem on my own? And 2. Do I need outside help? If so, who's the best option? This is where users are now informed about their problems and are fully aware and start to search for solutions. For example, a person looking to lose weight might type in weight loss strategies or how to lose weight fast. Most people at this stage will be typing in something along the lines of best personal trainer near me. Now, you already know you have to have content and ads targeting the informational search terms. However, whether you're B2C or B2B, your customers don't want to hear you talking about how great you are. They want to hear other people talking about how great you are. There are a few ways to do this. Independent research websites, third-party, industry-specific review sites, and generic sites like TrustAdvisor and Google My Business. Make sure you ask past customers to drop your review on relevant review sites. Affiliates, bloggers, influencers, and YouTubers. Make sure these are honest, ethical reviews. Sponsored content on popular relevant media sites and press releases. Stage 3. Evaluation of alternatives. This is also information search, making up 17% of your market. This stage is heavily related to stage 2. In fact, it is still technically information search. However, it does require a good explanation. You need to make sure you aren't forgotten about when the consumer is evaluating alternatives. Remember, you want to get into the evoked or consideration set. The best method we have found to target people at this stage is to go into Google search and type in top or best, then your primary keyword, or type in your primary keyword and after it type alternative, reviews, or competitors. What you will see after doing this is an ecosystem of brand and product reviews, top 10 business consultants in geolocation, 25 best personal trainers in geolocation, etc. You need to look at each of these websites and make sure that you are a part of all the conversations. Get on that top brands in X industry article. Be a part of the forum discussions. Achieve a listing on that review site. Making the effort to do this will have a huge impact on your brand awareness and sales. Stage 4. Purchase decision, which makes up 3% of your market. If you've completed all of the previous steps, then this stage will be a no-brainer for a good chunk of your target segment. As you develop your online presence around targeting the first 3 stages, when the user comes to the purchase decision, you'll more than likely be their brand of choice. However, this doesn't make up for poor sales pages and strategies. You still need to be targeting those ready-to-buy customers using Google and Facebook. Common sales page flaws we see are not displaying testimonials before call to actions. They don't have a good offer, no risk reversal like guarantees or free trials, and their case studies are 5 to 15 years old. The most crucial mistake we see is not A/B testing page elements like ad headlines, text, and image elements. Along with this, if you can't close the sale, then you may as well not have a traffic generation strategy at all. Do you have the best possible sales script? Does your sales team integrate with the rest of your marketing strategy? Do they have the best assets possible? Stage 5. Post-purchase analysis and repurchase. Did I make the right decision? Did they meet or exceed my expectations? Meet Mr. Cognitive Dissonance. This is where a customer's fear of making the wrong choice sets in. If you service clients, monthly or quarterly check-ins are a great way to get feedback and manage expectations. No matter what business you're in, surveys are always a good idea. Gather information directly from the consumer to improve customer experience, products, and processes. Remember, customer experience is everything. The more we know, the better we can meet our customers' needs and do it better than our competitors. For e-commerce, using subscription apps is a great way to automate repurchases. For both service and product-based businesses, things like reinforcement targeting, such as ads reinforcing the positive attributes and brand superiority, regular email campaigns, retargeting, and more can help keep your customers habitually purchasing your product or using your service. The most important thing is to keep yourself constantly in focus. By doing this, you become more appealing to the 60% who aren't problem aware yet. When they finally wake up to the fact that they need your product or service, you'll be their number one choice. The 3% ready to buy customers will also be more likely to choose you, as you'll be much more visible. And you get the attention of the 17% gathering information. The 20% who are problem aware aren't left out of the mix either. As they are becoming more familiar with you through your content, this establishes your status as an authority figure in your discipline. The most crucial thing here isn't just to make sure that you are constantly in the face of your traffic and potential customers. It is to ensure that when they are ready to buy, they buy from you. Adopting this 5-step formula is a great way to increase your traffic, and make sure you scoop up every bit of profit you possibly can in your niche. Having a sales pipeline that nurtures these cold prospects through their buying journey, ensuring we don't lose touch with them, is integral to a great online marketing plan. Retargeting them with display ads, emails, and video ads, and trying to get them to re-enter your sales funnel and convert, is how you mop up web traffic that would have otherwise gone with your competitors, or remained unaware that they have a problem you can solve. Ask for their email in exchange for a free content offer, like a report or white paper. If they drop off here, retarget with display ads. If they provide their email, this gives you an opportunity to send them 4 to 7 education-based emails. If they don't convert on your main offer, we can then coax them to re-enter and convert with friendly calls to action. All of these traffic sources represent revenue boosting opportunities for your business, but it all depends on 3 things. Now, the first thing is, what do you sell? The second, what is a customer worth to you? And finally, what are you willing to spend in order to acquire customers? These might sound like basic questions, but you'll be surprised how many business owners don't know the max amount they're willing to spend to acquire a new customer. These are the questions you really need to sit down and nail before we go forward. Whether it be with your accountant or by yourself, find out this figure. So how does this apply to the online environment? Let's take a look at an example website's bounce rate, which is basically the amount of web visitors that click away from your website without going past the first page. It sits at around 47%, which might be high or low depending on your individual website, but the average is 47%. Out of the other 50% of people who stay around on your website, read about your company and are actively interested in the products and services you provide, the average conversion rate for a website is between 1 to 3%. So we can see pretty clearly where the opportunity is. It's in getting the 50% who don't bounce to just warm up to the idea of purchasing products or services from you. So how do we do that, right? Well, the quickest and easiest way that we've found is to have what we call a super valuable content offer, which is pretty much a really good piece of content. Whether it be a free report, white paper, or free service demo that your prospect can have for free in exchange for their email, cell phone number, address, or whatever it is you're asking for. So you can capture their personal information. This means you can now tastefully market towards them for free. The easiest piece of content you can create is a free report, but at least now you have an idea of what a lead magnet is. We can run through some scenarios. Okay, the first scenario is 1,000 visitors coming through your website per week. 47% leave straight away, which leaves you with 530. You have a button, get in touch with us, that converts at around 3%. This leaves you with 16 leads per week with a close rate of 30%. That's approximately 5 sales. Not great. That's less than 1 out of every 200 website visitors closed. This is an example of an underperforming funnel for sure, when you think about the fact that the average close rate on an inbound lead is 30% across all industries. In the second scenario, we send the same 1,000 visitors to a website, but instead of having a get in touch call to action, we have a free report which converts at 25%, because naturally when the offer is lower commitment, there will be a higher conversion rate. This is actually doing 2 things. 1, it's priming the user to make a more costly purchase, and 2, it gives us their email to further warm them up to the idea of buying from you. When the users are nurtured with a free content offer and educational emails, your website's conversion rate increases to 12% on average. So that's 64 leads per week with a close rate of 30%. That's 19 sales per week. So out of every 200 visitors, you get approximately 4 sales. This is much better, and it illustrates the importance of making sure no matter where you get the traffic, or how much it costs, you are thinking hard about how you are trying to convert that traffic. Are you positioning yourself as a thought leader and expert in your industry? Are you solving a selective problem, or are you sending sales to your larger competitor? Are you testing and optimizing your sales pages? Are you capturing and nurturing leads? You need to get the most out of the traffic that you get. Obviously, he who can spend the most to acquire a lead always wins. Therefore, if you convert 3 times as much traffic into sales as your competitors, then you win. In our last example, we used a free report, but you could use videos, cheat sheets, swipe files, short courses, slideshows, and webinars. Now, let's move on to mistake number 2, and that's relying on one source of traffic for your website and landing pages. So I want to run through the scenario. This is a typical one we hear from prospects, whether it's SEO or Google ads or Facebook ads. They start with a small budget, say $30 a day. Things start to go well and they're getting a few leads coming in and converting into sales, and they're even able to increase their budget to get more business. Now, as a business owner, that sounds like an advertising channel I'd want to have, right? But inevitably the dynamic online world changes. Facebook has an algorithm update, or Google changes their entire landscape like they did in 2019 when they rolled out BERT, their speech recognition update aiming to recognize more natural speech. This had some websites' traffic down upwards of 60%. So if your website is relying on Google search for your traffic, then your whole website would tank because of this one change. We hear it all the time from prospects, and this is basically how it goes in business. So from our experience, the most successful businesses have multiple streams of traffic, maintaining a good flow of traffic regardless of what changes online, because things are always changing, right? And you want to be protected against not only competitors, but algorithm updates and platform changes. So when one platform fails or has a lag, the others step up and keep your website performing. This means when something happens with Google ads, Facebook ads, or YouTube's algorithm, you'll be in a great position while your competitors scramble to figure out why the volume of their website users has dropped. While your leads and sales are coming in strong, you want to have multiple different revenue streams. This is a business model I would invest in. One where a digital moat is built around the business with strong brand equity and a powerful online presence. The next mistake we see is when a business has multiple flows of traffic and is spending an incredible amount of time on creating content and doing SEO, running Google ads and Facebook ads, updating their social networks and doing Instagram influencer marketing, but they can't really pinpoint where their leads are coming from because they aren't tracking the numbers. This is the difference between having an actual campaign and just plugging content out into the internet abyss looking for pay dirt. So what numbers should you be tracking? Well, this is where most digital agencies and business owners have it all wrong. They're focusing on clicks and cost per click, impressions and rankings. Are any of these numbers really that useful to you? We don't think so. It might make some agencies' reports look pretty, but for us, if they don't directly relate to actual sales and money for our clients, we don't care about it. The only numbers that really matter are the ones showing growth. What did it cost you to acquire a new customer, and how much will that customer be worth to you for their entire lifetime are the only things that matter. Once you know exactly how much it costs you to acquire customers, and once you have a complete understanding of how much a client is worth to your business, it becomes infinitely scalable. You can predict that for every dollar that you spend on your marketing, you're going to get $96 of profit back. Businesses grow when they are able to make confident decisions based on numbers like these. So if you can't confidently say how much you earn from every dollar spent on advertising, then this may be the reason you're struggling to predictably grow your business. In order to hit your revenue goals and truly start to be happy with your business, you need a consistent and predictable stream of ready-to-buy customers. Take your business to that $1 million+ revenue mark, from $10,000 to $50,000, from $50,000 to $100,000+ per month. And it doesn't have to be hard, it's all about choosing the right people for the job. So by now, you're probably wondering how you can get your own traffic and lead generation strategies that would generate 25, 75, or 200+ for every dollar that you put in. Well, For a limited time, we want to design you a custom marketing blueprint with $1,200 completely free. This blueprint will shine a light, leading you down the right path for success. This is how it works. First, we jump on a sales call with you and get to know the ins and outs of your business. We will then spy on your competitors and start to fully dissect your market. We will review your offers and sales processes with you along with your goals. Then based on what we find and what you tell us, we'll put together a custom blueprint for your online sales growth. This kind of digital strategy would usually cost $1,200, but we're giving it away for free. And in fact, if you don't find this information useful, we will instantly pay you $200 for wasting your time. This offer is only for a limited time. You'll be getting a breakdown of our methods for growing businesses based on your growth goals by one of our digital sales specialists. Their job is to come up with a specific plan to maximize leads and sales for your business. You're probably also wondering why we're giving this away for free. Well, to be honest, it's because most of the people opting in for this strategy session usually become a client. Obviously, we aren't a good fit for everybody, so what kind of businesses do we suit? Well, companies and professionals that sell high-value products or services where the lifetime value of a customer is at least $2,500. This is for you if you want to grow your sales to $50,000 a month plus in a matter of months, not years. This is also for you if you want to have a consistent stream of qualified ready-to-buy leads coming into your business every single month with dependability and predictability. Now, this is also for you if you offer something of genuine value that really helps people, and it's for you if you are committed to growing your business and are willing to work to make that happen. The most successful clients of ours have been willing to bring their A game and already have an existing advertising and marketing budget. They fully understand that they are going to need to invest in their business in order to make more money and grow, taking it to the next level. Who is this not for? This is not for people who like bouncing around to the next shiny object. It's not for someone who likes to complain and make excuses a lot. This is not for people in constant information search mode who bounce around from one free webinar to the other and one agency to the other. We're looking for serious business owners and professionals. And this isn't for people who don't sell high value products and services with a lifetime value that is at least $2,500. This isn't for people who are afraid to make decisions and take action and follow through. So if you are committed to adding an extra 6 or 7 figures to your business in the next 12 months, then take the first step today. I must give you a word of warning. The last month's free spots were fully booked, so go ahead and book in right now as this offer is extremely limited. Due to the time needed in order to conduct a session with one of our digital sales strategists, we only have a limited number of spots available to fill up a calendar each month, and once they're gone, they're gone. Once you click the button below, you'll be taken to a short questionnaire. Now it won't take much of your time. It takes about 60 seconds or so to fill out and simply helps us to prepare for a session together. Next, you book a session, date and time on the calendar that suits you. So if you're thinking this is the right decision and we will be a good fit, then I encourage you to click the big green button below and look forward to seeing how we can help you dramatically increase your qualified leads, traffic and sales you generate online. If we're not a good fit, we would like to at least put you on the right track and give you some free advice that we learned through a lot of errors. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Hopefully you learned something new, and I hope to be speaking to you real soon about growing your business.